still not taller than you.
All right, leaders. Happy Tuesday. Hope you are all watching this still, and we'll try and make this as quick and short as possible. Please make sure you're watching these videos. But tomorrow night, program-wise, we are ending our Lifeline series on friendships. It's going to be good. Make sure you check the details of the programs below and look for the differences between junior high and high school. In high school, Greg will be speaking, so make sure you're there for that. Don't miss that. And sit amongst the students, spread out.
Be good leaders.
Be on your best behavior. Please make
us look good.
Yeah. In high school, for our game, we're going to do a poetry game or a limerick game. Each small group is going to have to come up with a limerick about their group. And so you make sure you're there early for the game. And that way you can be with your small group to do that game together. In junior high, you're going to be playing some form of hurting people outside somewhere in some way, shape, or form. Because the weather is going to be nice, so let's go outside and hurt each other. Message.
So like Jared said, we're finishing up our series called Lifelines, and so we're going to be talking about the big idea is godly friendships can change the world, which sounds like a really big thing. It sounds like a really big task, and so just talking through how it's the small things that we can do that will really make a difference, and just looking at Jesus and his disciples as an example of how friendships can be used to go out and help people and make a big difference.
Cool. And just something that we need your help with for the task for the week before we get into the tips. The task this week is we are trying to create sort of a questionnaire to give out to parents, trying to help improve the communication, not necessarily to parents, but more parents to us. And so basically what we need is, what are some questions that we feel, or that maybe that you think parents would want to answer and give input on. So any of those questions that you have, actually just comment on the bottom of this video. That way we can keep it contained and not get it lost in the Facebook group messenger. So just comment on the bottom of this video a survey question that a parent could ask. That way they're able to give input into junior high or high school ministry.
Cool. And so a couple tips for us this week. First one, and this is big, is to help us out by checking students in during your small groups. If you have the app, which you should have the app, you can go in to check in and just make sure you can pull up the grid on there and make sure that all of your students in your group are checked in. And if they're not, just tap on them and make sure they're in there. High school had 14 students last week that didn't check in. And so we just need to make sure that they're being accounted for. One, for their safety, just to make sure that we know that they're there and that they're safe and getting home safely and all that sort of stuff. And then two, just because it helps us to know who's here and who we need to continue to reach out to. It helps you as a leader to know who you can continue to reach out to. So please work on that. And then the second thing is security. Jared sent out a message about that yesterday, 2 days ago. And just needing to make sure that we are watching who's coming onto campus. So the biggest issue isn't so much at the beginning of the night, but at the end after small groups. And so when your small group finishes, do us a favor and get outside as soon as that small group finishes. Make a lap around the parking lot, just make sure that everybody's good. Go stand out by the gate and make sure that nobody is coming in that shouldn't be coming in, just so we can make sure that our students are safe and protected.
That's it. All right.